What's going on, guys? Your boy D8171 bring you some this is some older gameplay I had. I think I got this back in this November. It's just been sitting on my hard drive, so might as well use this gameplay over this commentary. And what to talk about today? And you know, it's kind of funny. I always seem to get on whiteout. It's always whiteout that I I get a lot of my gameplays on. I'm not the biggest fan of the map, but I always get the best gameplays on whiteout. Is it me? I don't know, man. I just know how to play the map well. So, what I want to talk about today? What do we want to talk about today? Well, Microsoft. Let's talk about a little bit about Microsoft and the Xbox One. There's this ad that's I find kind of hilarious, especially when all the Sony fanboys are going crazy. Oh, they can't do this, or oh my goodness, they're all desperate and all that stuff. Well, Microsoft is offering a program where you can ditch your PS3 and get a $100 credit towards your Xbox One. And also you can trade in your 360S version, or the slim version, or the E version, which is the very, very small one. You can't trade in your old, like, overheating, faulty Xbox One or something like that, or the first generation actually Xbox 360, I have to say. You can't trade in the early version for some reason. I don't know. Maybe just because they're not really sold very, very well. And also they're very their value is very low for them because they always overheat. So Sony fanboys are really, really going crazy over this, and this is why I think about it. Well, one, who cares? Like, honestly, Microsoft did this before when you can actually ditch your iPad for a Surface. It failed, of course, but they did it before. And also for a Windows Phone, they offered a program to ditch your iPhone, yet for a Microsoft phone, and you get some credit for a Microsoft phone. It's kind of funny. And also, here's the deal. Here's the funny thing. Only $100 for your Xbox One, for basically trading your PS3 or your Xbox 360S or E. And you only get $100 credit. Here's the funny part. You can actually sell maybe your PS3 or your Xbox 360S or E for around $175 on eBay or Craigslist. Yeah, that's what basically I can do, because the Xbox One is not worth $500. And this is what I did. I got, if you don't know, I got an Xbox One. I'm getting an Xbox One. And what I did, I had a PS3. I sold it for $200. I bought an Xbox One for $400, slightly used on eBay. And so basically, I only spent $200. Because I got the PS3 for very cheap. I don't want to get into that. So basically, Microsoft is ripping you off with this trade-in program. Basically, with any trade-in program, it's a rip-off. If you know about like Craigslist and eBay. So guys, if you want to get an Xbox One, go for. Get one off eBay, because for some reason they're going for lower than retail, which they probably should because it's used. But PS4s are going higher than retail because there's a shortage. So if you're going to get an Xbox One, get it off the second-hand market. That's what I think. And another rumor that's going around for the Xbox One is the Xbox One is getting two new versions of basically the new console. Basically, the white employee one, which is basically very, very special for a lot of people if you're a Microsoft collector for some reason. Then that's going to come out, especially if they come out with a 1 terabyte one. And also, here's the most interesting one, a discless version of the Xbox One. We don't know if the Kinect version will come out with these versions, but I don't know. But here's the thing with this discless version. I believe that gaming in the next generation will be all discless, especially with the success of Steam and all that stuff, with all the Steam sales and all that stuff. But the thing is that Microsoft, or even Sony for that matter, cannot sell the discless version of their consoles without like an incentive to, like the Steam does. Because they're like, before Steam, there used to be like everybody bought their games on disc because everybody wants a copy. But what Steam did was have these Steam sales, and they basically convince people to buy the digital version because it was quote-unquote cheaper than the disc version of the game. So they could convince people to do that. But the thing is that if you look on the PSN or the Xbox Live Marketplace, a lot of older games are running for $60 full retail for an older game. Are you serious? Do you think no logical consumer will actually pay that much money for an older game? $60 for an old game, like maybe Black Ops 2 or even MW3, it's going for $66. It's going for $60. I know that PlayStation and also Xbox are actually getting, like, they're offering free games with their Xbox Live membership, and also I think on Xbox Live Mobile, Xbox Live Marketplace right now, you can get like 66% off like Tomb Raider games or something like that. That is not the new one, but it's still a ripoff. But here, they have to substantially cut the prices if they're actually going to try to push a discless version of the Xbox One, or make it very, very cheap, like $300 or something, like $300 or $250 for people to even consider buying a discless version of Xbox One or even a PlayStation 4. So that's what Microsoft and Sony have to do if they're going to actually push discless versions of their consoles. you gotta slash your prices. You gotta slash your prices, and you have to convince people that, hey, the starting price is very, very small. That's what they have to do. Hope you liked the commentary for today. Leave a like if you like this video. 31 and 8 on the whiteout. For some reason, I do well on this map. Catch you guys later.